Hello, YouTube world. This is going to be a quick video on the Super Bowl tomorrow. Just wanted to give you some observations. Going back to my last video on the plane crashes last week and the connection to the Super Bowl, we have this TV series called Surviving Black Hawk Down that is coming out this year. And just happened to stumble upon this. Take a look at this article. Delta Force, no battle royale, but exciting Black Hawk Down campaign coming soon. This is from December, and check this out. Black Hawk Down coming to PC January 2025, no one gets left behind. So this is a video game that literally just released called Black Hawk Down. Notice you see a Black Hawk helicopter that has crashed on the ground burning. And Delta Force, I don't know if that's the company or who that is, but take a look at the logo. You've got a pyramid and a lightning bolt. Like Luke 10:18, Jesus Christ said, and he said to them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. The lightning bolt represents Satan, obviously, the Illuminati pyramid. So, pretty interesting. Not only with that television series, Surviving Black Hawk Down, coming out right around this time, but this video game Black Hawk Down just released, literally looks like a couple weeks before this tragic Black Hawk helicopter crash with a commercial airliner last week. Probably no coincidence there. So concerning the Super Bowl, I've talked about this in a couple videos. The Philadelphia Eagles franchise, their history, wins and losses. We take a look at their record, all-time regular season playoffs, 638 regular season wins, 28 playoff wins. Add those numbers together, you get 666. 639 losses, 26 playoff losses, 639 regular season losses, 26 playoff losses. Add those together, you get 665. So if the Eagles lose the Super Bowl tomorrow, that will be 666 losses. So you would have a record of 666 wins, 666 losses. That's if the Eagles lose the Super Bowl tomorrow. Of course, that is the number of the beast from Revelation chapter 13. Then we have Andy Reid, is currently 6'6", 66 years old. We talked about in the last video the number 666, 666 recurring with these plane crashes. Something else to mention in terms of that 666 number, check this out. Patrick Mahomes right now has a record of 17-3 in the playoffs in his career. If he wins tomorrow, he will have a record of 18-3. 18 is that 666 number. 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18. 18 is the 666 number. Just like we talked about in the last video, that Temple student that fell from a light pole and died in Philadelphia during the NFC Championship celebration was 18 years old. That 666 number again. So we talked about a little bit about the numbers in my last video concerning the Super Bowl. And you can go, I'm not going to go over those again. You can check that out in my last video, a couple videos ago on the Super Bowl. But one more observation on this. The Philadelphia Eagles scored 55 points in the NFC Championship game. Satan in simple English gematria sums to 55. Interesting. Now I want to play a clip from you.
How you doing?
This is Jalen Hurts at the Super Bowl interviews media this week, and this is from Lobo's channel. This is a kid asking me a question. Let's just hear what he has to say here.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Well, y'all go get y'all lick back?
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. We'll see Sunday.
Jalen! Jalen!
What's up, man? How you doing?
Well, y'all go get y'all lick back?
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. We'll see Sunday.
Jalen!
Jalen.
So it's a young boy asking Jalen Hurts, "Are you all going to get your lick back Sunday?" You know, meaning, are you guys going to get revenge on the Chiefs from the Super Bowl 2 years ago and win this one? And, I'm no expert on interpreting, body language and tone, but his response to me seems kind of telling. He doesn't seem very happy to be there. He doesn't seem very excited, and he doesn't seem very optimistic about winning. You would think if it were a fair athletic competition, you're excited to be there and very confident, you'd say, we're going to do our best, and I'm really confident we have a great chance, and I'm really looking forward to it. But he kind of just brushes it off, kind of like he doesn't even want to be there talking to anybody right now, and just says, "Oh, that'd be nice, and gives a nervous laugh.
Jalen,
What's up, man? How you doing?
well, y'all gonna get y'all lick back?
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. We'll see Sunday.
Jalen. Jalen.
So I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? To me, that kind of has the look of a guy that knows going into it that he's going to lose. We shall see. So something else I wanted to mention. This was something else. This is something I missed. I want to pull up the commercial from the AFC Championship. And let's just go ahead and watch this one more time. This is the commercial that played in the fourth quarter of the AFC Championship, clearly showing you the Chiefs were going to win.
Doritos asked fans to make a Super Bowl ad, so we asked Super Bowl experts to judge how they did. Let's watch. That's true.
Okay, what do we think about the commercials?
Personally, I like the one with the chip.
Insightful.
I think they all had chips.
Did you find any of these ads cheesy?
Very cheesy.
Very cheesy.
Very cheesy. I kind of like that Patrick wasn't in any of the commercials.
Okay, like that Patrick wasn't in.
This year,
So I mentioned the last video, really the dead giveaway on this was you had Xavier Worthy, who's a rookie in this commercial. They're talking about how these Chiefs players are Super Bowl experts. Chris Jones has played in several Super Bowls. Patrick Mahomes, this offensive lineman Creed Humphrey has played in the Super Bowl before. But Xavier Worthy's a rookie. He's never played in a Super Bowl, so how can he be a Super Bowl expert? So that was telling you that right there the Chiefs are going to win and they would play in the Super Bowl. Now, this was something that something else I missed while watching this, and I want to give credit to a commenter on this. This went over my head. I didn't catch this at first watching this. Creed Humphrey, this lineman, wears number 52, and I was thinking, what's that about? I wasn't paying enough attention. And, this commenter mentioned, look at the Chiefs' Super Bowl record. Right now they stand at 4 wins, 2 losses. Here you have the all-time Super Bowl record by franchise. You've got the Chiefs with 4 wins and 2 losses. Well, what happens if they win the Super Bowl tomorrow? They're going to have 5 wins, 2 losses. So through this player, Creed Humphrey's jersey number, are they telling us right in our face the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl and be 5-2 in Super Bowls? I think that's very likely. If the Chiefs win tomorrow, they will have 5 wins, 2 losses in the Super Bowl. And here you would have 5 wins, 2 losses in the Super Bowl. I think there's probably something there with that. And I want to show you one more video here. So this is the screensaver that you currently have on Roku right now. And notice it's coming into view a Super Bowl image here. You see Love KC on the left hand. Then you see the Super Bowl logo in the middle here. And then you're going to see the Eagles symbolism here in a moment. Then notice down here you see go Eagle, a go and an eagle image, clearly go Eagles. Well, what do you notice here? The Chiefs symbol is far above the Eagle symbol. Here we have Super Bowl logo, Super Bowl bus, and we have the Chiefs up here in the penthouse riding high at the very top, Love KC, then a floor lower, we've got the Go Eagles much lower. So are they telling you here the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl? I think that's very likely. And want to just show you a couple images from ESPN.com. They give you little nuggets. They drop little eggs for you sometimes to hint who's going to win these games. This was a headline before the AFC Championship game. Why Belichick has winner of Bills Chiefs lifting the Lombardi Trophy. I actually watched this 1-minute interview, and what's interesting is that Bill Belichick made no mention. He did not say that whoever won the AFC Championship would win the Super Bowl, but somehow they just put that headline in there. Why Belichick has winner of Bills Chiefs lifting the Lombardi Trophy. Were they telling you before the AFC and NFC championships who was going to win the Super Bowl already? I think that's likely. Then we noticed this. This was another headline they had this week. 58 Super Bowl rings, 58 stories. But notice what they show are 3 Chiefs Super Bowl rings. Are they showing you the three-peats coming? These are 3 Super Bowl rings that the Chiefs have won in the past. Last year, the year before then, in 2020. They're 3 recent Super Bowls. But are they showing you the three-peats coming Sunday? I think it's very likely. Stephen A. Smith, Mahomes is the GOAT if he wins Super Bowl 59. Just did a video recently on Donald Trump, the GOAT, and here we go with that GOAT Baphomet satanic symbolism. So are they telling you the Chiefs are going to three-peat and Patrick Mahomes is going to assume the throne of the GOAT in the NFL? I think it's likely. Then we see this headline from earlier this week, NFC tops AFC for three-peat and Pro Bowl games. Once again, they're driving this home 1 week before the AFC's Kansas City Chiefs attempt a Super Bowl three-peat. The NFC completed a three-peat of its own in the 2025 Pro Bowl games. So you've got the three-peat theme here. So are they foreshadowing and telling you the Chiefs are going to three-peat? You have the NFC three-peat in the Pro Bowl games. Are they telling you flat out the Chiefs are going to three-peat? I think so. I think that's likely. So then we have the Super Bowl logo, and something you'll notice, I know a lot of people talk about this, how every year you always have at least one of the Super Bowl participants, one of the teams in the Super Bowl has their colors in the logo. Most of the years you have both teams. And looking at this logo, I didn't really see any green in there for the Eagles, but if you look closely, it looks like there may actually be a little bit of green in there. On the inside, you've got the red, the yellow, and if you look closely, it looks like there is a little bit of green in there for the Eagles. Now, what's obvious is you see a lot of red for the Chiefs. You also see a little bit of yellow in there, but a lot of red, and are they telling us, that the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl through all this red in the logo? I mean, I think it's likely. So, and then something else to touch on, Dick Duran died today. He, some of you may remember, he was the coach of the Chicago Bears back in the early 2000s. And that's something to pay attention to. You see so many times, so frequently, that a lot of these former players and coaches die right around the Super Bowl. They also die right around the World Series and right around the NBA Finals, right around these major sporting championships. You also see a lot of actors that will die, but it's a high ritual season. The time around the Super Bowl, the time around the World Series, the time around the NBA Finals in June, but especially the time around the Super Bowl is a high season for sacrifice. In the occult world, and you'll often see former players and former coaches dying right around the Super Bowl, right before, right after. So just want to point that out. So that's all I got. Just wanted to give you those observations. I mean, to me, it really looks like this thing is set up for the Chiefs to three-peat. You know,